My friends, today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a little unboxing on a new chainsaw that I got. It is the new NeoTec 25cc top handle chainsaw with a 12-inch bar. I've had this in my wish list on Amazon.com for quite some time now, and it's because of the price. 125 bucks. Now that was after a discount and a coupon on top of that. If you don't know the regular prices on the bigger manufacturers like Stihl, on a top handle chainsaw, you're looking at $500 to $600 and higher. On Echoes, you're looking around $400 and some dollars. I'm not sure about Husqvarna. I don't know if they make one or not. I have not priced them. Although I do like their chainsaw and I do like some of the other equipment. For whatever reason, I did not look into their top handle chainsaws. But anyways, I was not planning on doing a unboxing, but when I received the package, I opened up the box. Then I noticed there was another box in there. I opened up that box, and there's a third box, and I'm like, I'm gonna stop right here. And then I figure I'd do a unboxing video of the chainsaw, and then I will give you my first impressions as to what I think of it. Now, keep in mind, and I've said it before in other videos, I'm not an expert. So I'm gonna bring the tripod, and hopefully I can arrange it somehow, and so you all can see as I open it. All right. My friends, like I said, I had already opened the top box, the Amazon packaging box, and then I opened, and my apologies if you can hear one of the roosters decided to come and hang out with us. So anyways, as I was saying, I opened the first box, I opened the second box, and then I discovered there was another box. I figure it is already exceeding my expectations for, like I said, $125. So I figure I'd do a unboxing for you guys. And I'm gonna take this box out, see what it looks like. I have not taken this out yet. I'll get rid of that for the time being. And on this label, it says something in Chinese letters, and then it has the NeoTec 12-inch top handle, gas, trees, gas, power, wood, cutting. Made in China. So, and on the side, it also has the same kind of, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, same kind of label. And of course, not only did the rooster came, but he brought the guineas with it. If you have watched some of the other videos, you know some of the guineas like to follow me around. So. All right, so we have a gas oil mix. I don't know if you can see the numbers and the levels. Set that aside. Looks like a nice little case with the chain in it. Okay, it's pretty nice. I will get this out of the package here in a second. Little funnel. Little booklet. We'll look into that sometime later. I was not expecting this, to be honest. Oh, the bar feels nice. Yeah. Yeah, it feels heavy duty. Feels, like I said, I was not expecting much for 125 bucks. And we have some tools, I'm guessing. Oh yeah. Like a couple of Phillips head screws. More than likely, there's a little assembly. It requires those two. Okay. More than likely, the screws are gonna be for the quote unquote dog. And that's it. All right. Hopefully we can get all this in the shot, and I'm about to take this out of the bag here in a second. So let me clean this table up and I'll come back to you guys. We're gonna see if we can attach the bar without reading the instructions. Yeah, I was not expecting that hard case. I was expecting just a just baggy like this. The chain feels sharp, but also maybe on the lightweight. On the lightweight side of things. So, and guys, I apologize if I'm not doing this in the frame. This is just a unboxing video. It's not a, assembly video. I am pretty sure there's some other folks out there with much better experience making videos, and that bar does feel nice though. Like I said, the chain feels sharp, but kind of lightweight. The chainsaw body overall feels nice. I was actually expecting the plastic to feel more flimsy. Now, the brake, I don't know. I'm not sure about this. How long this is gonna last. So, but hey, for 125 bucks. If you're gonna do this on a slick table, make sure that you put a piece of cardboard or a piece of cloth down, so you're not having the issues that I was having with the chainsaw sliding all over the place, because you know the chainsaw has a bunch of oils everywhere. It's not greasy, it's just from, I'm guessing from testing it at the factory. So so it was making it difficult for me to assemble it. The flaw number one that I found, that nut was cross-threaded. So putting it back in there was a pain in the butt, and it's still not as snug as I would like, but we just kind of leave it the way it is. It's snug enough with that other one. For its size, it's not going to matter that much. So when you're putting the cover back on, make sure you put the tabs in first, and then put some tension on the bar, on the chain, and then everything will go back in place. Furthermore, make sure that your chain brake is disengaged. So otherwise, you're not going to be able to close it in there. So there you have it. And like I said, I was not expecting the little cover or the scabbard, whatever it's called. So the NeoTec 12-inch. It is the NCS 2500. I have no idea what the NCS stands for, but it's the NeoTec brand, 25cc, 12-inch bar. So, like I said, overall, it feels decent, you know, for, like I said, 125 bucks. The trigger feels good. The gas bulb feels good. The priming bulb, the fuel, and also the oil caps, you know, they feel nice. I checked the spark plug. It's an off-brand spark plug. I might upgrade it at a later time for a better spark plug. However, it did start in 3 pulls with a little bit of the fuel that is in the saw. So I was actually impressed with that. I was not expecting it to start. The switch, the on and off switch, it feels good. The choke feels good. The handbrake, that's the only flimsy part, you know, feels like it could actually break at some point. But overall, you know, at the very get-go, as I mentioned how the bar felt, you know, felt pretty heavy. So the chain brake, as far as cons, the chain brake and the cross thread on that one nut. So that was those were cons. The assembly, I don't know if it was me or if it was how the product is built. It was actually kind of tricky putting it back, putting the cover back on it. So other than that, like I said, it requires a 25-to-1 fuel mix. That's not going to work for me because my Steel MS290 uses 50-to-1, and I'm not going to have a 50-to-1, a 25-to-1, and a regular gas containers here. So more than likely, I will run 2 or 3 tanks through it with 25-to-1, and then I'll start using the 50-to-1. So, and stay tuned for future videos, and I'll let you know how that works, because like I said, I am not going to have different mix ratio fuels for that. Like I said, overall, for $125, like I said, usually they run between 145, 150 bucks, but there was a sale going on, and there was a coupon attached to that sale also. All you have to do is just click on the redeem coupon, and it brought it down to 125. So why did I get one of these? because sometimes I want to cut small stuff back to back to back, and it feels like the MS290 is like too much chainsaw for what I'm cutting. And if I have something small like this, I can cut longer without getting tired, the small stuff. Now, as far as safety goes, it is my unexpert opinion that a smaller chainsaw could actually be more dangerous than a full chainsaw, a bigger chainsaw. The reason being is the tip of the bar is closer to you, so it does not leave room for corrections. So with a 20-inch, or the 24-inch, the bar on a kickback, it allows you to hopefully to make a correction when it comes back to you. With a smaller bar, you don't have that much time. So, and if you ever had a kickback, you know how fast that bar is coming at you. So, like I said, guys, for the price, I am highly impressed. I already know it's gonna fire. Well, at least it fired with the little fuel it had in it. 3 pulls. I was not expecting it. I set it up that I was gonna start it, but I was not expecting it to fire up. So 125, 12-inch bar, chain, cover, fuel mix container, the little case for the chain, which I'm gonna use for a spare chain, and a little baggie of tools, your manual. I'm a little inclined. Little manual, and your funnel. That's all to it. If you happen to own this chainsaw, the NeoTec NCS 2500, let me know in the comments about any issues that you encountered, and how you fixed them, or anything regarding the saw. It might be another day or two before I actually fire it up and start cutting with it. The reason being is the fuel mix ratio. I have plenty of the 50-to-1 right here in the house, but I don't have any 25-to-1, so I have to go get some oil and make a batch. Also, if you happen to own any top handle saw, let me know in the comments as to why you went for a top handle. If it was just a spare, or if it was just like my reasoning, as far as cutting just small stuff, when a full-size chainsaw was just too much for the job. So, all right, guys, stay tuned because I do have 2 more trees. If you watch some of the other videos, you know about the storm that hit us about 3.5 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, and uprooted 3 trees in my property. I've already took care of 2. I still have 2 more to go, and needless to say, this little chainsaw is going to be put up to the task. One of the trees is a big cedar tree, and the other tree is a white oak, and I have plenty of wood to cut to test it. Like I said, for $125, I am going to test this sucker to the max. I don't want to say until it blows up, because I'm not going to do that on purpose. But if it does blow up, so be it. At least hopefully we'll have a little fun in the process. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to, if you found this video entertaining or helpful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right. Until the next one. Peace.